motherfucker.
This rain is relentless. When is it going to stop? Anyway, I can't think of anything better to do right now while it's raining than this. So this here is part of the name. I'll show you guys. Hold on a sec. Okay, so this is part of the name. This is every second letter in AdjrianNickelodeon. The reason why I didn't put every single letter in here is because the stencil is already super delicate, just the way it is right now, like this. So what I'm gonna do is lay down this, it's every second letter. I'm gonna cut out another stencil, which is gonna be the fill-in letters. So the A, the J, the I, you get the gist. First stencil is gonna go down, gonna spray through this, lay down the second stencil, which is gonna be all of the fill-in letters, spray that. Then we're gonna clean everything up because I don't know if you can see this on camera, but all of the contact adhesive that I used on the back of the baking paper left a residue on the metal. So once the paint's dry, I'll be able to use a little bit of wax and grease remover just to get rid of this sticky stuff. Clean everything up, then put a clear coat over the whole lot, and then that's it, we'll be done. So same process, gonna spray contact adhesive on the back side of this, line it up, lay it down, spray the black through, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So guys, I've just learned something new and I may as well share it with you guys. The last stencil that I sprayed the contact adhesive over the entire baking paper. You don't actually need to do that. You just need to spray contact adhesive around the lettering or around the part of the stencil that you need to stick down. The rest of it, it's fine. You don't need to really stick it down to the metal, but around the lettering or around the numbering or whatever you guys are stenciling, you do need to spray the contact adhesive to make sure that it does adhere to the surface nice and flat, so when you spray, you don't get too much bleeding outside of your stencil. Just thought I'd share that with you guys. Guys, I think I might just jump in real quick and explain why I'm using baking paper for stenciling. I'm sure that there is some sort of paper that you're supposed to use for stenciling. I wouldn't have a clue. I'm not a painter or an airbrusher, or I haven't done anything like this before. The reason why I used baking paper instead of just regular paper, instead of this stuff, is because when baking paper gets wet, it doesn't dissolve or disintegrate like regular paper would. You know, regular paper, when it gets wet with the paint, it would break down and it would start to tear and it'd just be an ugly mess. But I went with the baking paper for a couple of reasons. One, it's easier to cut with a Stanley knife or a little razor blade than regular paper. It is a lot more fragile, but it's more water fast. It doesn't break down when it gets wet. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. I'm trying to explain it to you guys. When the baking paper gets wet with paint, it doesn't break down, which is why I went with the baking paper. Wow. Woo! Mate, this is coming out awesome, dude. I can't believe how well this is coming out, to be honest. This is fire. It is coming out so good. All right, quick tip. I want to explain what I've just done right now. I didn't want the face to look too much like a stencil. I wanted to sort of give it like a 3D sort of vibe, and I didn't want it to look like it was just drawn on or just a stencil. So what I've done is I've cut out another stencil around the entire thing. I've misted over this black paint, like lightly misted it over, built it up slowly, and then I went over the black paint with some of the flame red to sort of bring the color back into it so it didn't look too dark. And what that's done is it's made this sort of cherry sort of red sort of color. And I'll just show you what it looks like. I'll peel this off and you'll be able to see straight away. That was the original color underneath. This is with the misted coating over it, and I don't know, what do you guys think? I like it. I think I like it. I think it looks good. We'll have to see what it looks like when it's finally done though. All right, moment of truth. What do you guys think? I think it could use a little bit more red. I might go over this again just to bring out a little bit more of the red so it's not so dark, but yeah, I like it. Looks good.
Earlier on Snapchat.
Just like a Sunday, we must up the place, turn up the bass and make them all out fun. Relax the blaze the fire, make it fun then.
Fuck yeah, man. I reckon it looks fucking sick, dude. I reckon it looks fucking awesome. Check it. Alright, I've just let the paint dry to a light tack. Alright, so I've got the wire brush and I'm just going to put some scratches and distress the lettering a little bit. Perfect. Finally done distressing. I distressed the logo with the wire brush a little bit. So I don't know if you can see like all the little scratches and stuff like that. Makes it look a little bit more aged, which is the look that I was going for. Did the exact same thing with the lettering. Should be able to see all the scratches through the lettering. Just gotta wait for this to dry. Hit it with wax and grease remover to get rid of all of the contact adhesive. Then I'm gonna quickly mist over the entire design with the red just to push the design back into the color a little bit more, and then throw a clear over the top, and then we're done. This is it. It's the next day. I don't know if I finished this video off, but we're done, guys. Check it out. This is what we've done. It looks aged. It looks like it's been here for a long time. I think the kangaroo head has come out quite well. You can see the scratches and stuff in there, so it looks nice. It looks used. It looks like it has been on the bench for the past 10 years. Mission success. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. We have a lot of fun on this channel. See you guys in the next episode.